All right, scholars, if you're watching this video, that means you have finished question number 1, which was describing your animal's habitat. And so remember, Miss Esther is doing the African elephant. So let's just review real quick what I put down for my question number 1. I stated that the elephant lives in Africa, that it prefers flat, grassy land. His habitat needs trees and water, and it's a warm climate. Okay, so your question number 1 should be only about where your animal lives, which is called the animal's habitat. Question number 2 was about the physical features or the physical characteristics of your animal. So basically, what does it look like? So I wrote down that elephants are huge mammals. They can be 13 feet tall. I wrote that they have thick gray skin, they have large ears, and they have tusks to help them fight off their enemies. And then down here, you would need to draw a picture of your animal in its habitat. And you need to do the best you can on this image and also add color to it as you will be taking a picture of it and adding it to your PowerPoint. Okay, so that's where you should be so far in this project. And then today we're going to focus on question number 3. So again, my remote scholars, you are doing all of this in your notebook at home. And today, number 3 is going to be, what does your animal eat? Does your animal have special features that help them eat, catch, trap their food? So remote scholars, you need to pause this video and write this question down in your notebook and then come back and finish the video. For my in-person scholars, I want you to remember what we read about. We talked about the octopus and how it has the suction cups, and we talked about the whale and how it has certain types of teeth that are kind of like a strainer or a colander that help them collect their food. And so we want to be thinking about those things when we are thinking about our animal. So my question is, what does an elephant eat, and does he have any special features that help him get his food or trap his food? Now, here's some things that I know. I know that elephants only eat vegetation, meaning grass, leaves. They do not eat other animals. So they are what we would call an herbivore, okay? So I need to come on my Pebble Go page and find right here where it says food, and we're going to listen to what this says, and then we're going to come over here and add some details about African elephants and what they eat. So let's read this section. It says, every day, elephants eat more than 2,000 pounds of food. They grab the grass, fruit, and leaves with their tusk. They tear bark from trees with their, the first one was they grab grass, fruit, and leaves with their trunks, and then they tear off bark from trees with their tusk. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw, so bear with me. All right, so the first thing I'm going to write is that they eat 200 pounds. So guys, that's like eating Mr. Marenson, okay? They eat Mr. Marenson in a day. So 200 pounds of food every day. That's a lot of food, okay? The next thing is they eat grass. I'm just going to put a list here. They eat grass, comma, fruit, okay, and leaves. And then it also told me that they eat bark from a tree. Sounds really gross. Okay, now the last part of this was, does your animal have special features that help them? So let's go to this last sentence. It says they use their trunks to grab the leaves. So I'm going to put right here, they use their trunks to grab their food. Okay? All right, so this is what you're working on today. You're going to your animal. Remember, we all have different animals that you are focusing on. And you are writing about what do they eat and do they have special features that help them eat, catch, or trap their food. Okay? Make sure that you spell your words correctly and that you write neatly because you're going to be using this information later to create your PowerPoint. All right, guys, have fun researching.